Hey everybody, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today I've got Jake with me and we're going to be playing some Flames of War. That's right, you've asked for it and we've got it, so it's going to be this month's Flames of War battle. It's going to be Germans against Americans in lovely D-Day themed Vocage type battlefield. Jake, you want to talk a little bit about your list before we begin?
Yeah, of course. So I am bringing a Fallschirmjager Stug Assault Gun Company. So I've got 3 Stugs, and their commander. I also have a Fallschirmjager platoon. Looks like 13 stands strong with Panzerschrecks and then the upgraded Panzerfaust team as well. In support, I have 3 Tigers at a whopping 36 points.
Yep. There were only 12 in late war.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, sorry, that infantry stand was 10 man, not 13. So
I think it's 10 plus 2 Shrek teams.
Oh.
So I think it's 12.
Oh, 12 total. Okay, cool. And then on top of that, we have the lucky, what are those called? Cards. A lucky card for 1 point, and then the command card, Tiger Ace. I've never actually used this card yet, so that'll be fun. For 3 points, though.
It is expensive.
It's expensive. It's probably a little too expensive.
But if you roll the reroll hits or whatever it is,
yeah,
it would be worth
then
it.
it's worth it.
Right, now I'm going to be taking a veteran U.S. Sherman company. I know shock. You guys know I love my Shermans. This time I'm doing something a little bit different, though. I'm not taking any support platoon. So everything in my company is from my core formation, so my core company. I've got 2 Shermans in my HQ. I've got 2 platoons of 5 75mm Shermans, 1 platoon of 5 Sherman 76mm, a unit of 4 Sherman 105mm support tanks, so they're like my artillery, and then something you never leave home without, a unit of half-track mortars, 3 units of half-track mortars. So I've got a lot of tanks on the field, but no infantry, so it might be a little bit hard for me to move your Fallschirmjager if they're in a defensible position.
Hopefully.
But if you're attacking me,
that would be horrible.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see. I've got a lot of tanks, a lot of bodies that you're going to need to destroy, but the battlefield is pretty cluttered, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. I can't charge with all 17 Shermans at once, as much as I might want to.
In theory, right?
So Jake, knowing the list, what are your feelings going into this?
I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'm afraid of you getting on the sides and just destroying me. That always seems to happen in like many past games. Like you'll shoot at me with a 76 from the front and bounce the entire game, and then as soon as you get 1 Sherman to the side of a Tiger, it's always over. I always roll 1 and you always pass the firepower.
That's the power of the Sherman for you. So we have a couple of units that we're playing with that we did unit discussions for, the Tiger, the Stug, or the Stug, as many people have corrected me, and the Shermans, obviously. So what we're going to do is then go ahead and head over and do deployment and get the game going. All right, we are deployed. Today's mission is going to be Armored Fury out of the German D-Day book. Now, we played this once before. I played it with Sam, and I lost like on turn 2 or 3. It was a very quick game. So we're playing Armored Fury, which is out of the D-Day book, but we're making one change to that mission. And the way the mission is written, if you capture any objective, you win immediately. But we're going to say you have to be holding it until turn 6 before you can capture it. And that way we have both chance to get our reserves out and all that good stuff. Okay, so let's talk about the table. The way this works, Jake is the defender. I'm going to be attacking.
Yes.
He has a deployment area right in here. You can kind of see like this is one corner. Yep. And I have an objective here that I'm trying to get, and I have an objective here I'm trying to get. So Jake's 100-point force or 99-point force had to deploy 60 points on the table. He did his very large Fallschirmjager platoon, and then your Tiger platoon, 3 Tigers, in ambush.
Yeah, so that was a hard choice, because I was originally just going to put the Tigers in there, because with all of the abilities and whatnot that I had, they were about 40 points. But so are all of the Stugs. So we'll see which decision was right, I guess. I think it's better to just keep them on, since I have range and I can actually start shooting you from the get-go.
And you bought the Tiger Ace skill, so what is that getting you? What'd you roll?
Yes, so I rolled a 2, which is I get to reroll a failed firepower. So pretty useful. Originally, we did it, and I rolled a 5, which is you hit on a 2+ in combat, but we both thought that was super, super lame, and so my dad let me re-roll it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a 3-point card, and I have no infantry for him to assault or gun team, so
Yeah.
that card was absolutely useless for 3 points.
Yeah.
So I think this is a little bit more fair.
And I think that's a lesson of they may have not done that card particularly right, just because like I would never buy that card normally. I feel like
3 points is a lot.
yeah, for
That's
the
like
chance of something good or bad.
That's like a platoon of recon or something.
Yeah.
All right, so for deployment then, like I said, we've got your Fallschirmjager platoon there, kind of covering that platoon and a stone's throw from that platoon, and then Tigers are in ambush.
Objectives.
And then you can see 7 of Jake's Stugs in reserve. He is in delayed scattered reserves. His reserves will either come in there, that corner, or that corner. Okay, so for my deployment, I'm on this side of the table. My unit of Sherman 76s on the road, my HQ unit, and a unit of Plain Jane Shermans. And then in reserve, I have another unit of Plain Jane Shermans, my 81mm mortars, and my unit of M105 105mm Shermans. So with that, we both have 60 points on the table. Jake's in delayed scattered reserves. I'm in immediate reserve, so I'm going to start rolling right away. My reserves, when they come in, will be coming in there. All right, so we are on to turn 1 for the Americans. First things first, I'm going to roll for reserves. I get some reserves on a 5 or 6. I apologize in advance, Jake. Oh, so close. Okay.
I count that as a victory.
Yeah. I'm not playing Sam, so it's not a given. All right, so on to the movement phase. Turn 1 for the Americans is very fast. Everyone dashed. These guys dashed here. Those guys dashed there. And it's going to be on the German turn 1.
Okay, I ambushed my Tigers.
Okay.
Right here. The infantry platoon basically stayed where it was, except for these teams are in the building. Panzerschreck and just a normal team.
And they are out of command right now.
Yes, they are out of command, but they're next to the objective, so I feel better about that.
Okay.
So the main event, let's just go right to it, because this turn's going to be fast.
Okay.
So I'll shoot the 4 normal Tigers first.
Okay.
Hitting you on 4s, right?
Hitting me on 4, is it short range?
Yeah.
And you're shooting through that gap, right?
I'm not. I'm shooting through this opened.
Yeah, you're shooting through the
Fence
gap
here,
there,
yeah.
so there's no concealment, so just hitting on 4s.
Yeah. Let's reroll that one. That one's pretty cocked.
2 so far.
3.
Okay.
All right. Exploding you on 3 pluses, I believe.
Well, go ahead and... Well, okay. So you destroyed 1, you destroyed 2 and got 1. But
Yes.
you should roll your commander 2 and assign his hits at the same time.
Oh yeah, you're right. So 2 shots for him. He misses both. Wow, good job, Commander.
Okay. So you destroyed 2, and you bailed 1.
Yes.
So we really should have signed these hits so we know which one is which.
I would have probably just put it on this guy because they don't really matter.
All right, so we did that a little bit out of order, but here is everything done the correct way. Jake hit and destroyed 2 tanks, bailed 1 out. Originally they were in the front, but I swapped the hits to the back, so that's kind of where we are. That could have been a lot better.
Yes.
It could have been worse,
I
too.
could have killed pretty much the whole unit.
Yeah, so there you go. You've knocked out 2. 1 is bailed out. So I'm not testing, because I still have 2 active tanks, but I'm pretty close. So I don't know what they're going to do next turn. All right, so we are on to American turn 2. All right, first things first, I'm going to roll for reserves. Let's see some 5-ups. We
Wow.
got 2 5-ups. We made up for last turn.
Just the worst.
All right, so
I'm trying to have a nice game here, and you're just over here rolling 5s and 6s.
Oh, that's a 3. Next, we're going to try to bail this guy back in on a 4+. Oh, he likes it. All right, shooting phase. Oh, yeah, let's recap movement phase. These guys terrain dashed here. They just normal moved. They normal moved to back up to give themselves some cover from those tigers. They didn't quite have enough distance to run away like proper cowards. And then my reserves drove on. Those are the 105mm Shermans, and then the ones on the road are just another platoon of regular Shermans. Now for shooting. These guys are going to put 2 main gun rounds long range at the infantry that moved in the building there. I need 7s. It's normally they're hit on 4s, 5s for range, 6 for concealment, 7 because I have stabilizers. Oh, but I get to shoot twice, that's right.
Yep.
That's why. I was like, this is worse than a regular cannon. And we are terrible.
Wow, even if you weren't stabilized or any of that.
And then over there, I think we need to do the same thing. We're going to shoot at maybe this guy right here, but I need 8s because he, as a target, is gone to ground. Or no, maybe we'll shoot that guy there. I think all 3 of them can see that guy.
He'll probably have to shoot at someone else just because he's shooting through his own tank then.
Yeah, okay. Then we'll put these 2 guys here, that guy over there.
Sounds good.
All right, so 4 shots on this guy. Both of these guys on the 8s. So that's like 6s followed by 6s. Nope. And then... oh, we got 2 6s. We're on our way. One of these 6s means I can hit him. Hey, we got 1 hit on the guy that's back behind that hedge.
This one?
Yep.
3 up.
That's good. And with this, that ends my turn. The playing pieces are being put in position. And then the trap will be sprung. Whether it's your trap or my trap, I don't know. But something will be sprung this day. Alright, that's it for American turn 2 on the German turn 2.
Okay, I'm going to drive this tiger and try to get him over the hedge that's over here.
Alright.
So on a 2+, you say?
Yeah, plus cross check.
Of course.
Okay, so you kind of stop at that hedge where you would have crossed. And hey, the ones for your tigers when you need a 2+ has already begun.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I moved over the tiger. He did not like that hedgerow, so he's staying right there. These 2 moved over just to remove the fence as an obstacle.
Okay.
Because if I'm going to move and get a penalty, I might as well try to get all the way out and get rid of all the max penalties. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So on to shooting. Okay, so these 2 tigers, we're going to start off aiming at this Sherman right here.
Okay.
2 shots.
Hit long range, hitting on 5s.
5s. Yay! Where was that last time?
And then you got this guy.
All right, 1 shot, long range, but that's pretty much it. You're pretty in the open because I can see the one all the way closest to the board.
These tanks don't provide cover for that tank, just the building. So you can see more than half of him.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, so needing a 5 as well.
Yep.
Yay! So wounding you now, or destroying you on a 3+.
Mm-hmm.
I got him.
Okay.
And I didn't even have to use my ability.
And I don't think I'm going to swap. I'm good with that guy dying. And so that's it for your shooting phase, right?
Yeah, that was it.
All right, on to American turn 3. All right, first thing in the American phase. Let's see if I can get some more reinforcements. All I have is my platoon of 81mm mortars. Looking for some 5s.
Why are you rolling? Don't you auto get it?
I ought to get 1, but you know, it's fine. It's fun to roll fun.
Okay.
I got it anyway. All right, so it's on to we'll place those guys and do movement. All right, my 105 Shermans are going to drop artillery bombardment basically right here, covering 4 teams if I can range in. Normally I range in on a 4, so I'm going to range in on a 5 because the template covers some terrain. So let's see what we can get here. Nope. Yep, second attempt. So normally I hit you on you're hit on a 4.
Yep.
So you're gonna be hit on 5s. So if you want a point, I'll make a roll.
You're covering these 4 teams, you said?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So the Shrek.
Okay, he's hit.
This guy.
He's
Missed.
not hit.
Commander.
Nope.
And the other guy.
Okay, so just the Shrek team.
Okay, cool.
And you can't swap a bombardment, so go ahead and make your save.
That's disappointing. Yay!
And they are pinned down. Next, this guy can see that second floor with those guys, so he's going to shoot 250 cals because he moved up there. So here we go. And we needed a 6 or 7 to hit him, so no hits there. And I think that's it for my my shooting. So we're on to German turn 3. German turn 3.
All right, here we go. I'm rolling for reserves.
All right, let's see that 5 or 6. No, no. Hey, just like me, you didn't get your first reserve.
So that means I'm going to get everything the next turn.
We'll see.
Unpinning the platoon on a 3+. We do. Alright, we're going to try to drive over this hedge again, and then after that we're going to try to drive through some woods.
Alright, well, let's see that 2 up for the hedge.
So far so good. And then the woods. Come on!
Alright.
Is that so much to ask for?
Apparently it is.
Okay, so we don't have a whole lot to do. So, my 2 tigers. And now that I think about it, I don't even think the tiger has a shot anywhere. Give me a second. Okay, so he does have a shot at this guy. He only sees part of him, and he's concealed by the fence as well. So his shot will be more difficult. We'll just go ahead and do that one now since he can only see him.
Okay.
So 1 shot, normally a 4, 5s for range, 6s because you're concealed.
Sounds good.
No. And then these 2 did not move, and you're within range, so I need 5s because you are still concealed because of the fence.
Sounds good.
So 1 hit. Okay.
So straight to firepower.
3+.
Destroyed. So they're down to 2 operational tanks. And with that, that's all you're shooting, right?
Yep, that's it.
All right, on to American turn 4. I don't have any more reserves to roll. All right, I am done with movement. I've got 2 Shermans. They moved over there. Maybe get some side shots on those guys. These guys moved up. They are within assault range of that 1 team right there. These guys stayed put. These guys moved up to start putting some shots into that building. And my 2 artillery units stayed put. So that is it for movement. So let's go to, we're going to try to drop some smoke on that spot. I just need 4s. And yeah, let's do it. And we got smoke. Alright, my successful smoke is from there to there, preventing defensive fire from these guys if they assault. Alright, so with that, on to regular shooting. Alright, my half-track mortars are going to fire here. They need a 5, 4, 3, and a 1. We got worse and worse and worse. Alright, so he's safe for now. That's all the artillery, so now let's go to some direct fire. Alright, those 2 brave Sherman 76s, after watching 3 of their buddies.
These aren't 76s.
Oh, they're just normal Shermans.
Trying to upgrade your Shermans in the middle of a fight.
They're going to fire at the middle Tiger tank. Normally I'd hit you on 4s because you're out in the open to them, but I'm using stabilizers, so I'm getting double the shots, but hitting on 5s. So let's see some 5s here. We got 1. So on a 1, 2, 3, it hits your hull, which I have a chance to penetrate. 4, 5, 6, it hits your turret, which I can only possibly bail.
Yep.
So why don't you roll that?
Okay.
See where I hit.
I roll this time?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's your turret.
Woohoo!
So I need to roll. Oh no, you need to roll a 1 on your armor check for me to equal. It's anti-tank 10 versus your front armor 9. So you bounce it. Okay.
Regardless of wherever that hit, I was good.
Yeah, that's good. Next up, these 4 Sherman 76s are going to be firing into those guys on the building there. These are going to be the 50 cals, 8 shots, hitting on 6s. And we got 3 hits. That's good. So I think there's 1 on the bottom and 2 on the top, right, Jake?
Yep.
All right, so make 3 saves for those guys. You're far enough away that you can swap, I believe.
All good.
Are these all the same guys?
Yep.
Okay. And then that's so that's 3 hits so far. And then 8 30 cal shots. We got 2 more hits. So the unit is pinned.
Oh yeah, there was no question that was happening.
And if you want to make your saves for your 2 units, we'll do front and back. So.
Were you aiming at the Panzerschreck?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Panzerschreck failed, and then the guy behind him also failed.
All right, so I need 6s because of either 30 cals, of course.
Yes.
So here's a Panzerschreck. Let's see that 6. And the other guy, no. All right, so I missed, but I did what I needed to do, which was pin that entire infantry platoon.
I mean, aren't these guys going to do that?
Well, only 2 of those guys will be able to shoot machine guns. I don't think I'm going to shoot those guys because I want to be able to make that charge. And obviously I wouldn't be able to do that if I killed him. And that's all my shooting, so let's go to assault.
Okay, so I've got a Faust here, so hitting you on a 5+.
And that's because you're pinned. Oh, so close.
So close. And then a 6 for the Shrek because of the smoke.
Yep.
Hey, it hits. So I'm AT 11 on your side armor of 4, right? So 5 up to destroy. So bailed out.
All right, he's bailed out. Okay, so only 1 guy's active and still in contact, so he's going to kill you on a 4+.
Okay.
So he fails. So now you can make a motivation check to come back.
On a 3+, I believe, right?
Yeah, for Fallschirmjager, it is a 3. Nope,
They do not.
So you have to break off. All right, so we fall back just a little bit to consolidate with his tank mates. So we're going to end the turn there by... is that the first guy that I've killed? I think so.
You didn't kill anybody.
Oh, he ran away. I still haven't killed anybody. Lousy Germans. All right, so on to German turn 4.
Yep. All right, I've got 2 dice now.
Okay, let's see.
So that means I'm going to get 2 platoons in.
That's what I did.
Are you ready for this? All right, here it comes.
Let's see some 6s. Hey,
1.
you got 1.
At least I got 1.
All right, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So go ahead and roll a die to see where they come.
All right, I'm choosing 3 stub platoon.
Okay.
So 3, 4 this corner, right?
The corner that I hoped for, yep.
Okay, cool. That's not helpful.
No, not at all.
All right, so my Stugs are going to make some cross checks to try to get into these woods.
Okay.
So I will start with just the lead one. 4+, so he goes through. I'm just going to roll them all now and then move them.
Okay.
So the second one is good. And then the third one, wow, they should really teach these tigers how to move.
Yeah.
All right, this tiger, he's going to try to move into these woods.
All right, let's see that cross check.
2+. Ah, why?
All right. Man, those Stugs are making them look bad.
This guy's the worst. I can make 4+, but I can't make 2+. I failed, what, 3 out of 4 of them now?
3 out of 4, yeah.
Okay, so I just pulled this tiger back so he can get a shot, so at least I'll get 3 shots into these guys.
Okay.
Hopefully kill 1.
Yeah, if you kill 1, then I start testing.
Yep.
And they don't stick around very long. All right, so on to German shooting. Do you just want to go with what you got?
Yeah, let's go for it. So I'll just roll them all together, 3 shots, aiming at this guy.
Okay. My poor platoon commander.
Actually, I want to do this guy.
Okay.
Just because he's a little bit tighter into the side armor of things. So normally 4s, but 5s because of the hedgerow.
Sounds good.
Good job, guys.
Ooh, that's not good.
You're really crushing it.
Okay.
These tigers were right there, 40 points.
All right, and then any other shots?
Yes, so I got 3 Stugs.
Oh yeah, 3 shots over there.
Yep, so they moved, so I only get 1 shot. Long range, we're all aiming at the guy in the open.
Okay.
You can all see him. So 5s.
Sounds good. Now these guys knew how to cross.
Maybe
Let's
they
see.
can shoot too.
Maybe they can shoot.
Show up these tigers.
No,
no,
they
they
can't.
don't know how to shoot either. All right, well, good turn.
Okay.
I'm
That's
done.
good. Okay.
Back to you. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, we're going to try to bail this guy in on a 4+. No, he stays bailed out. Oh, Jake, go ahead and try to unpin your...
Oh yeah, I forgot that they were pinned.
On a 3-up.
Yeah, let's unpin them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to dig in as well, because I would have.
Might as well. No. Okay, those two tanks over there.
This guy's such a jerk.
Is going to try to do some cross checks to get into the rear arc of some of those tigers, or at least try. All right, so the guy closest to you, Jake, on a 3-up, he makes it, and then the other guy doesn't make it. And he's going to end up there. I would have wanted both tanks to go, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Then these guys.
I like how, hold on one second, you drove into the barrel of the other one.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can hit him, maybe.
Well, the way they've been
Probably
shooting.
not.
I don't know. These guys kind of backed off a little bit, mainly to block most of the line of sight to those Stugs, but also getting me some machine gun shots to infantry that are out in the open. And then these guys stayed put so they can start picking off these guys. So if I can kill these guys, I've got the objective. Next turn I can win.
Yeah, it's not like I haven't been trying to get over there. Like, I've tried with the Tigers every turn,
Yeah.
and then I just got really unlucky with these guys' placement.
And that platoon is staying alive, meaning you can't just ignore and come this direction.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so let's go ahead and start shooting. All right, I'm going to go with this platoon of 4. I've got them all firing at kind of different targets, so the way it's going to break down, we'll start with him. 4 machine gun shots at that guy out in the open. Well, it's not out with the open, it's concealment, but he's not dug in. So I'm going to be hitting you on 5s. 50 cals, 30 cals don't matter because you're not in bulletproof cover. So we hit him 3 times. We really don't like him, which statistically is what you need to kill a 3-up save guy. And then we need 8 shots at that guy in the woods.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Then, all right, so we're going to assign these and do that hit. Actually, let's do
just the worst.
2 main gun shots here. 4s normally, 5s for concealment, 6 for going to ground, 7 for stabilizers. So 2 main guns.
7, that should be easy for you.
Okay, maybe.
So far, so
5
good.
or 6. Hey, okay, so we got 1 main gun hit here. Holy cow, I'm kind of breaking the bank with luck. So, well, I'm going to assign the hits, and then we'll be back. Oh, sorry, yeah, that's that platoon done, so that Jake can roll some saves. All right, we've assigned the hits thusly.
Yep, so I can't really switch anything. I could switch out this guy, but I'd rather take 2 hits on him and be fine. So.
Okay.
So 2 for him. He's alive.
Okay.
3 for this guy.
And these are just...
He's dead.
Oh, yeah, he is dead.
And 5 for this guy. He's dead.
He's double dead. All right, so we machine gun twice, and then you want to make a save here. A 3-up firepower for the Panzerschreck team.
Yeah, I'm going to switch it to the team in the back.
Okay, on a 3-up. You're good.
You, and then 3 up to save. No, failed.
So I need a 3-up firepower with my main gun. Oh, we got him. So that was a very efficient turn of firing.
Yes.
All right, this 2-tank command platoon is going to fire all their machine guns into that team. 50 cals first, just because they have a better firepower. These need 6s to hit. So we got 1 for each guy there. And then these are the 30 cals. Okay, so we'll put a 30 cal and a 50 cal on the guy on the top, and then just a 50 cal on the guy on the bottom.
Okay, so guy on the top, 30 cal. 50 cal. Dang it. Alright, so roll 5 up for him.
5-up firepower. No, he's good.
Alright, and then the guy on the bottom, 30. Was it a 30 or 50?
That was a 50, but you saved it. Okay. And I think with that, I do have 2 artillery units. Let's see if they've got any targets. Hey, I almost forgot. the coolest thing of the game. Here we go. That Sherman is going to shoot into the butt of that Tiger tank.
Hopefully you've used all the luck.
Right. So normally I hit you on 4s, but I'm using stabilizers, so I have to use 5, but I get 2 shots.
You say that was like a bad thing. That's like the best rule ever.
Stabilizers are always good.
It's like an amazing thing.
Unless you want to go for 8s. But,
yay!
Oh, he's in so much trouble. There you go. You got You got some good luck.
We've said that last like 3 turns.
Yeah, but even if you kill them, the good thing is I'm tying you up for another turn.
Well, you still got this guy to shoot.
Oh yeah, that guy. Okay. Yeah, he's going to shoot at the same target.
Yep.
So he just needs force because he didn't move.
Yep.
He got 1. So he's going to go to the same guy that's front or side.
So 4, 5, 6 is my turret.
Yep.
So it's the hull.
So don't roll a 1.
Or a 2.
A 2 would equal.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw the 1 there for a moment. All right, so that's it. And with that, neither one of my artillery units have a target. So we're going to go to German turn 5.
All right, I've got my 3 reserve dice. Here we go.
You get 1 for sure.
I just want to roll 2. That's all I want. Okay.
Yep, you got
I got 1.
So I'm assuming it's the unit of 3.
3 Stugs. I might not even play with the company commander
So
skill.
again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You want a 5, 6? 1 or 2 would be okay.
Yeah, it would still be helpful.
5 or 6 might keep you in the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Again, in the worst. Did you kick some puppies or something on
Why?
this game?
It's like I wasn't rolling below average until the turn I missed with all the tanks.
Yeah.
Then I have been, and it's just been a slippery slope.
All right, so you're gonna bring in your Stugs, do your movement, and we'll be back.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try to unpin these guys.
Okay, let's see that 3 up. They are unpinned.
They do. All right. The commander is going to cross-check over this hedge of woods.
Is he though?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see that 2+, Jake.
Yeah, he made it. I don't know where he's gonna go. All right, I feel empowered by the commander cross-check. This guy's gonna cross-check.
All right, let's see.
He's going through the hedge this way. Yes, he does. He's gonna end right about here. Not going through the woods.
Not in the woods.
He's just gonna be fine with this.
Okay.
All right, and then this last guy, come back to me. I have to think. All right, this guy's gonna cross-check now. He's gonna drive through the hedge this way and then come out the woods this way.
All right.
He's going for 2.
He's going for 2. They're just ignoring that Sherman, huh?
Here we go.
He
First
makes
is
it over
good.
the hedge.
Let's go to the second one.
Into the woods.
Yeah, look at them drive. They're doing so well now.
The Stugs showed up, Stugs. So they don't want to look bad in front of their friends.
All right, so that's them. I'm gonna move the infantry platoon, and that's it. Okay, we're making more cross checks. So these Stugs, they're gonna go 4+ for this guy. No, good job.
Second guy.
Since he failed, actually, I think I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
And then you moved.
So that's everything.
And show what you moved here with your infantry.
I moved the infantry over. I'm only going to go in with 3 teams, just because that way I negate all of his shots. I'm still going to have his shots to deal with, but that's okay. Okay, so I just kind of reshuffled them around since I'm going to be taking the shots from the turret anyway. I pushed in, so at least we can touch this guy too.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do some shooting. I'm actually going to start with these Stugs over here. So we're going to take, he's got 1 shot at a 76.
Okay.
Maybe a lucky pot shot, and then 2 shots at this bailed out Sherman. Because why not?
All right, so he gets covered behind a wall. So
Yeah.
long range cover is 6 to hit him with your 1 shot.
Correct. So here we go. 6. Hey,
Got it.
we got it.
And
18,
then
11. You're 7 now.
My 7 goes to an 8.
Oh, you're already 7?
Sherman 76s are
Dang
7.
it. Okay.
So 8 versus 11. We bounce it.
Way to just crush my 1 ounce of luck.
And then, Al, you got your Tigers to shoot. All right, so 2 shots on him, needing 5s because he's out in the open.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Next up, you want to go with your Tigers or that?
Let's go with the Stugs over here. So this one is going to fire into that Sherman platoon.
Okay.
I don't think the second one can actually see anybody else, so these two will go into that one as well.
All right. So you got one shot here.
Yeah, we'll just aim for this one, I guess.
Needing a 5.
Hey, you get him.
All right, so that's a normal Sherman. So my 6 goes to a 7, plus that bounces your shot. And then you get two shots at him. The poor bailed out guy.
No.
Ah, man, he's like a charmed life.
Apparently.
He's going to get back in his tank and murder those tigers. All right, you want to go with your tigers next?
Give me a think.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Tiger, one shot into the 76 over there.
Okay.
The one that's closer to me, and then...
This one.
Yeah, and then these two are going to aim at this guy right here.
All right, so you got one shot over here, 4 base, 5 for range, 6 for concealment.
Yep.
So let's see, that's 6.
Nope.
And then 2 shots. Are they short range to that guy? All right, so you just need 5s.
No
force, because they're out in the open.
Yeah, you have nothing.
So you got one
hit. Yay.
So it's on him, and I'll keep it there, and I can't stop it.
So 3+ firepower.
3+ firepower.
Destroyed.
He's destroyed, so you claimed another victim.
All right, one Panzerfaust shot. I just select any team in the unit, so this guy's going to shoot it.
Okay.
One shot into you. Normally you're 4. It's 5 because I moved with the Faust.
Sounds good.
No.
All right, and with that, I think that is all of your shooting this turn.
Yep, that's everything. We got another Sherman.
You got another Sherman, so on to your assault phase.
Yep, so
go ahead and move into contact, and
okay.
we'll be right back. All right, so this is the final placement of Jake's teams. He's got... Why don't you explain while I bring the camera closer?
I just shoveled him around a bit, so our commander's in the middle, but I've got 2 on each. So he's going to shoot 5 machine gun shots, and he's shooting 3.
Right, and the 5, since it's through the hedge, you need 5s to hit you. The other guy's going to...
Pretty sure you're up against the hedge, though, right? So.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So I guess it's just all 4, so I'll just roll everything together.
Okay.
So I need 5 of these to repel the assault. I think we repelled the assault. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we got 7 hits. I think that's enough for... well, I can't assign them to the guys who aren't in the assault. So basically, you've got 4 teams in contact. So 3 of the teams will take 2 hits, and then 1 team will take 1. Let's put 1 hit on one of the guys closer, like the guy closest to that tank. Yeah, let's do that. There you go. All right.
Does it matter?
Make your 6. I don't know. I think it looks cool.
Okay.
Oh,
he's dead.
He's
alive. He's dead.
He's
alive.
Yeah.
Good assault.
Probably about average, and then your guys have to fall out of 4 inches. All right, we're going to do some bailing in. I guess really it's just this guy. Let's see that 4 up. He's in. And I think with that, no one else has bailed out. You destroyed that guy last turn. So I think I'm to my movement phase. All right, movement phase. These 105 Shermans are moving up. I still have a smoke bombardment, which I'm going to fire in just a moment. Everyone else stayed put, except for those 2 Shermans. They did a little shuffling so I could get a rear shot at that tiger. Or maybe they're going to shoot at the infantry. I don't know. But we'll figure out what they're going to do in a minute. And then that's it. So let's just go right into the artillery bombardment. So they're going to drop a smoke right about here. They can self-spot. Basically, I want to put a line of smoke across there. So let's see if we even get it. And we get it with the 6. So we'll place that smoke and be right back. Alright, so the smoke is there, basically blocking the tigers for another turn from shooting at my vulnerable tanks. Basically, I think what's going to come down to is if I can kill those 2 guys, I'm going to win, right?
Yep.
But since I'm going to be firing all my tanks at those 2 guys, I'm sure my luck's going to turn south and they might survive.
I mean, hopefully.
So we'll see. So we got a lot of main gun shots there, and we'll see how it goes. I think just for fun, we're going to go ahead and shoot those guys over there first.
Okay.
The 2 shots at the rear of your tiger, just needing 5s, and then the other guy is going to shoot the infantry. So So we got 1 hit on the butt of your tiger. So go ahead and don't roll a 1 on your armor save. So possible bail.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's bailed out. But he's going to get back in on a 2+. And then over there we got 4 machine gun shots at that team out in the open. So I'm hitting him on 4s, just 1 hit. So if you want to make a save for that guy. And he
dead.
dies. Okay.
Who was shooting that one?
That guy right next to him.
This one? Oh, okay.
Alright, so that's that platoon done. Over here, we're going to go ahead and let's start with, if it's alright with you, Jake, I'll just treat this as 5. Alright, so I'm going to go with this unit of, well, it's 2 units, but I'm just going to shoot them all together. They're going to hit the infantry in here on 6s. 5s because you're concealed, 6 because you're on the ground, and then he's going to need 7s, but he's going to fire into the building anyway.
Okay.
Alright, so here we go, looking for some 6s. We got 2. So if you want to make 2 saves, 1 on the top, do the top guy first.
Yeah, Shrek failed it, and the other guy passed.
Oh, he made the other guy pass too. So the Shrek is fine.
Oh yeah, because you're... Don't you have the... Did you buy a lucky card or no?
No. And then this guy's firing 7s.
Alright, I'm gonna get back in my tank on a 2+.
No, you're not.
Good job with the 2+, guys.
Okay.
I'm actually... I think I'm going to spend my lucky to re-roll that.
Okay.
It's kind of a... I really need more shots right now. So he gets back in.
And then unpin your Fallschirmjagers.
Yes. They don't, but I'm more okay with that.
Okay.
And then get my reserves in, which I just do. So I'm going to bring on my commander. Let's see where he comes in on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got it.
3, 4, yay!
Well, at least they're all coming in from the same direction.
Okay, so I'm going to do a bunch of checks right now. Let's move this tiger cross-check. Because currently, actually, you know what? Let's keep him there for now. We're going to cross-check the Stugs.
Alright,
So the lead one,
Nope.
no. The second one, yes. And the third, yes. Alright, we're going to try to dig in this unit. We do.
Okay.
Okay, so movement is done. I swung the Stugs up. They probably won't hit anything unless they get lucky, but at least they're pushing that objective. I've got 3 Stugs here. This one failed, pushed up the road. These 3 are staying still. They're all shooting at different platoons, so we'll see how that goes. Stug drove up. He can't really shoot anything except that Sherman that's way over there. He's barely in range.
Okay.
So that's his only target. And then dug in the infantry. Yeah, so let's go to shooting. Alright, starting with the tigers. Hopefully they won't be a disappointment. So, this tiger is shooting into this guy.
Okay.
Alright, 2 shots.
And needing 4s at short range?
Yes.
Okay.
1 hit.
Alright, go ahead and go to your firepower.
3+. You destroyed.
Got him. Okay.
Alright, good so far. Next up, this tiger, shooting at this guy in the smoke.
Alright, so he gets concealment.
So 5s.
So 5s.
1 hit.
Okay.
3+.
Bailed out.
Bailed out. Dang it. Okay, and then last 2 shots into that lead 76 over there.
Okay, needing 6s.
6s. 1 hit. Firepower.
No, I can possibly equal
Oh, that's
that.
right. Because you're 7, right?
Armor goes to 8, so I need a 6 to equal. Nope, so firepower.
3+. But my ability finally comes in.
Is Tiger Ace skill?
Yes. And it's
No,
useless.
no, it doesn't. Enjoying that 3 points?
Well spent.
Which one did you shoot at?
The lead one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, and I have 1 shot from this Stug into that Sherman all the way over there.
Okay.
But only a 4, but now a 5. No, we miss. Alright, I've got 1 shot here with the Stug. You get concealment because of the smoke, and
Okay.
it's long range, I'm pretty sure. No, it's short range.
Okay.
So, needing a 5.
Let's see that 5.
Hey, I hit you.
Alright, my front armor 6 plus 7 is not enough to stop your AT-11.
So 3+. Destroyed. Nice.
Okay. And then you just want to go over here to this platoon?
Yep, 3 shots into the 76. Well, everybody will aim into that one.
Okay.
So needing typically 4s, but 5s because of that little tiny brick wall. 1 hit.
Okay, still my front armor. So my 7 plus, that's 11, so I equal. So
Yep.
possible bail.
Failed.
Bailed out. And is that all you're shooting?
That is everybody except 1 Faust right here
Okay.
into this guy.
Let's see it.
Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to shoot the Faust because 1, it would remove my gone to ground status, and 2, I'm pinned down, so the shot isn't that accurate. So
Okay.
I won't shoot the Faust.
All right, so that's it for shooting.
Yes.
All right, any assaults?
Nope, no assaults. But you owe me a morale check.
At the start of my turn.
Yes.
American turn 7. All right, start my turn. I got some bailing back in to do. We've got a 3 up here. He's got another guy with a 3 up because they have protected ammo, so he's good. Then over here we have a 4 up for this guy. Nope. And then that platoon needs a morale check. 4 up to stick around. He sticks around. And that's it for check, so on to movement phase. Alright, movement is done. Those guys are staying put. I know it's suicidal to be there, but I need to kill that infantry or the game's going to be over. Over here, the Sherman 76s moved to put fire on the Stugs since they have no HE. It's really kind of just throwing it away against those guys. And then over here, that Sherman went to get a side shot on the company commander Stug. These guys, like I said, moved up. They just moved up 10, so they'll be able to shoot but not bombard. And then those guys, probably going to have them bombard the building. And that's it. So let's go straight to shooting. We're just going to start with their 8 main gun shots into the building, hitting on 6s. And we got 1 hit. We'll put it on the guy in the bottom because he's the one close to the objective. Do you want to swap that?
Sure.
Okay.
3+. Nope.
Don't swap it. And then 3 up to save.
He lived.
He's good. Okay. Then over there we've got 2 shots with stabilizers on your Stug. We need a 5. I got 1 hit. Your front armor or side armor of 3 against my AT-10. You can't stop it. So
Correct.
it's 3 up firepower. Bailed out. Then over here we've got. We'll check the ranges in just a moment. I'll be back. Okay, the Sherman 76s are firing at the Stugs. I've got 3 different 2 hits here. I've got 1 guy short range concealed. He didn't move, so he's hitting you on 5s, Jake.
Okay.
And we miss. Then the next guy with stabilizers, 2 shots needing 6s at short range. No, I should have swapped those.
I was going to say.
And then the last guy, long range, stabilizers, I need 7s.
Yeah.
No. So those guys missed, and over here I have 3 105 shots at the infantry. I think I need 7s there. Or is it 8s? We'll be right back. 3 shots at the infantry and needing 8s. No.
Would it have been better just to sit there and bombard then?
Nah. Okay, then we've got our artillery template here. We're going to try to range in on that building. We need 5s. Second attempt. Third attempt. No. Alright, see, it's all falling apart with the dice rolls, Jake.
Apparently.
And I think with that, that is the end of the turn. Alright, I'm going to try to scoot and shoot these guys. So let's. Nope, they fail, and then I'm going to try to scoot and shoot these HQ platoon, and they pass. So these guys will get to move 4 inches. And they end up there.
I'm bailing back in on my commander. 4. I think that does it.
And your paratroopers?
Oh yeah, and then unpin these guys. They unpin.
All right, so on to your movement phase.
Yes. All right, the other 2 tanks moved up. This guy's going to do a test.
He's good. All right, Jake's done with movement. You want to talk about what you did?
Yeah, so I pushed the Stugs up because if he holds that even for a second, I lose the game. So that's super important that these 3 are just there because these infantry, while they've stayed pretty resilient, could break at any second. So worried about that. So push the Stugs up. The Tigers are staying still just to get full rate of fire on everybody and try to get rid of some of these Shermans. And then my Stug just moved back to counter your Sherman. Maybe he'll kill him.
Oh, there's always a chance. All right, who do you want to start with?
Let's start with these 3 Stugs, because I know what they're doing. We're just going to put everything into that lead 76.
All right, 3 shots, hitting on 5s.
Yes. No hits.
All right.
Okay, and then we're going to go straight to these guys. So 3 shots from them. We're going to put them into the 76 as well, so 5s.
No.
3 hits that
there you
time.
go.
Wow.
All right, so I think you can only see... Actually, you can probably see him too.
Yes.
So each one has to take a hit. 7 versus 11, so I need a 4.
Yep.
So he bounces. The bailed out guy bounces.
Wow.
The guy in the back penetrates, so firepower for that guy.
Bailed out.
Bailed out, okay. Next.
All right, next up, I have Tigers.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot... I'm going to try to just break morale on these guys. So I'm going to do 1 Tiger into these guys.
Okay.
1 Tiger into the command unit.
Okay.
And then
get cover.
Yes, you'll
Okay.
get cover for. And then 1 Tiger into the 76s because I kind of whiffed with them.
All right.
Or you rolled very well on your armor as well. So here we go. So 2 shots from him
Okay.
into these 2 in the open. 4s. 1 hit.
1. That's what you need, firepower.
3+. Bailed out.
Bailed out.
Okay, and then 2 shots needing 5s.
Yeah, that's still short range?
Yeah, let me check that real fast.
Probably.
Measuring live for you. No, it's out.
Okay, so you need 6s.
Nope. I wouldn't have hit even those guys.
And then...
And then long range shot and concealed, so 6 is
6s.
there.
Oh, I saw the 6.
Okay, that was pretty bad
And
rolling.
then you got 1 shot there
1 shot.
on my side.
4.
Needing a 4. Woo!
Yay!
I can't stop
You
it.
can't stop it, yeah, so 3+ firepower. Yay, we finally get rid of that platoon.
And that platoon has died, but boy, they hung in there.
Yeah, the entire game.
Okay, start of the American turn. First thing is I've got to check these bailed out tanks and see if they get in. We're going to go here first on a 4+, see if this guy can finally move. Nope. This guy 4+, but he is within 6 inches in line of sight of the company commander, so he can re-roll.
Okay.
And of course he doesn't need to. Then we're going to come over here and... Alright, next up these Sherman 76s over here. I apologize for the light catastrophe. These guys have protected ammo, so they're going to do on a 3-up. This one out front. Nope, the one behind them. No. Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
that's good for Jake.
Yeah.
So, they still have 2 active tanks, so they're good. They have 2 active tanks, so they're good. So I don't have any platoon checks. So we're going to go on to movement. Alright, movement is over. The Sherman 76 has stayed put for the tanks that are still alive to get full rate of fire. The company command platoon moved over here. Those guys moved actually towards the Tigers. The Sherman 105s moved up, and the half-tracks moved up as well. So let's go straight into the shooting phase, and we're going to go with these guys first. I've got 1 open shot over here, and then 1 concealment shot at that guy.
Okay.
So the open shot's going to be 2 shots with stabilizers hitting on 5s. So that's 1 hit here, and 2 shots with stabilizers from this guy
hitting on 6s. Got one there.
Nice.
So I'm going to put it here in this guy in the corner. If you want to try to swap it, you're far enough away.
I'm fine with it being there.
All right, so go ahead with your armor save here, 7 versus 10.
So failed.
It's a penetration, 3 up firepower. He's history, and then
next guy.
same thing here.
No.
He failed, and that's a bailed out.
Failed. Okay.
Okay, next up, the Sherman 76s are going to fire that are still active. We're going to go into this guy, so they're all open shots. So we're just looking for 4s.
Okay.
So we only got 1 hit, so it's got to go on that guy. You can try to swap your far enough away.
I'm good there.
All right, so firepower 7 versus anti-tank 12. So you need a 6 to equal.
Armor 7?
Armor 7.
No.
Yeah, so let's see that 3 up firepower. We got him.
Destroyed. Nice.
I was going to have these guys smoke the tigers, but I think instead, since I got a lucky kill there, I'm going to try to bail out or kill one more to maybe force a test with morale, but we'll see. So 4s normally short range, but I have to do stabilizers, so 5s. That's 1 for each.
Nice.
All right, 2 more saves there, Jake. How about
Okay, so 1 in the middle.
the middle guy first?
7 goes to 11.
You're good.
So good. And then the next one,
Good.
same thing.
All right. All right, my Sherman 105s are going to fire smoke rounds at that closest tiger to them. Normally, now the objectives don't count as any kind of cover or obstacle, so they can see them clearly. Normally I'd hit you on a 4, but I'm slow firing, so I'm going to hit you on a 5. So we got 2 hits.
Nice.
So we'll smoke the one guy and the one guy right behind him.
Okay.
We'll get those smokes out, and I think that's all the shooting from me this turn. So we'll see how it goes.
Alright, so my Stug needs to bail back in. I'm pretty sure they have protected ammo. So it's on a 3+, I believe.
I don't know. We'll double check. Roll to see if it matters. That is,
No,
does
it
not
doesn't
matter.
So he stays out, which means I need to make a morale check for them now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So here we go. That definitely passes.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my movement phase. I really didn't move a bunch right now. It's not really worth it to move the tiger because I want to get 2 shots. It's the same math as stabilizers, basically. So I'm going to stay put and just fire back through the smoke. So let's do the tigers first. So we're going to do, he shoots here, this guy's shooting here. He's concealed because of the smoke. And then this guy's shooting at the 76s again.
Okay.
So here we go. 2 shots right here, needing 5s because of the smoke. Nothing. 2 shots here, needing 5s because of the smoke. Nothing. I wouldn't hit you even on normal circumstances. And then this guy, long shot, 6s. No.
No, not even a single 5 in all that.
I know, yeah, that was brutal.
Don't worry, your Stugs, they've been carrying a lot of weight.
It's true, yeah, they've done all right so far. Let's do the Commander Stug real fast.
Okay.
It's a long shot, and it is obscured, so
Okay.
6s for him.
1 shot for 6. No.
No, not even. All right, and then let's go with these guys next.
Okay.
I think we're really. I don't like that these Shermans are getting free reign over here, but the 76s scare me more. So I think we're gonna go into them.
So 4 shots into the 76s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of the hedgerow or the fence.
Hitting your 5s.
5s. Oh, the 4s.
So many 4s.
All right, and then the last Stug, same target. And yeah, you're still obscured.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a bad round of rolling.
Wow, you completely whiffed with everybody.
Yeah, that
I mean, I
was
guess you could fire your Panzerfaust there, or Panzerschreck, but
I don't really want to give up the gone to ground in case you decide to unload into the building.
you don't want to, because I probably would do that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a really disappointing turn. Okay.
First things first, let's see if I can bail some guys back in. Over here, my company commander moved in such a way that this guy can see him, so he'll be able to get a reroll. He unfortunately cannot. So let's do the guy that conceivably get the reroll 3 up. Of course, he doesn't need it.
Now that he's there, they feel much better about
Of course,
themselves.
this guy will fail. He's 3 up with no company commander. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
And then over here we got this poor guy still looking for that 4. Nope. And I think that's all of them. I don't need any tests. I still have 2 active tanks there. So I think we are good. So let's go into the shooting phase. Did the movement phase kind of before that. So I did move my 105 Shermans into that kind of bocage field, and my half-tracks came down the road. Do I want to move these guys? I'll make a decision about these Shermans right here, and we'll be right back. All right, those 2 Shermans moved over there. So now I am done with movement phase. So let's go into the shooting phase. All right, first up in the shooting phase, I've got these 2 company command teams. They're going to fire into that platoon. I've got 1 in the open and 1 with concealment over the hedge. So let's go ahead and shoot the 2 shots needing 4s. And the 2 shots needing 5s. So we got 2 hits.
That's 1 on each.
1 for each. So this is AT-10 versus your front armor 7.
So the tank that's in the middle,
Okay.
we need 3 or higher, pretty much. Yay! So bail, possible bail.
3 up. He's bailed.
And then the other guy,
Who is already bailed.
he's good.
That's good. All right, these 3 Sherman 76s are going to split their fire. We're going to put 2 shots, probably this guy and this guy, into that platoon. And then 1 guy, the lead guy, firing into that platoon. So it's going to be 4s around the board. So here's a 4 shots on these guys. All right,
Nice.
That's a lot better. So we'll distribute those hits thusly, and then we've got 2 shots from him into that middle guy, looking for 4s. And we've got the required 1 there. So this is 12 versus your 7.
Yep.
So you really need a 5 to equal and a 6 to bounce.
So I'll put 2 there and 1 there.
Only if you roll a 3 up.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to switch it, so I don't care about switching it. Really.
Okay.
All right. So here's the 2. So 2 penetrating.
2 pens. He's toast.
All right, and then the next guy, just 1. He's okay.
He bounces it. And then that guy there.
Yeah.
He
5
bounces it.
is tying it, right? 7 plus
5 is
of 12.
So 3 up. Oh, he's fine. So we've got a destroyed guy. And the other guy was just bailed out.
Yep.
So is that a double bail for him? So he needs a morale check.
Yeah, that one was bailed. Oh no, that one, sorry, rolled a 6. And then I rolled
Oh,
5.
okay. There we go. Yeah. So he's fine. He's just bailed out from the
Relatively fine.
Okay, then let's go over here. I need to figure out how I want to split my fire. All right, these 2 Shermans are going to fire smoke at the Tigers. And we got none.
3 hits?
No.
Right? Oh, stabilizers. Yeah.
And then, so they're done. And then over there, those M105s are going to machine gun the... I guess they're going to shoot... They're going to try to smoke the Tigers as well.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that guy in the thing, if his turret's pointed, if he can...
Yeah, he can shoot too.
Alright, so that's going to give me 3 on 5s. 3 shots on 5s.
Wow.
Okay.
Should have started with that.
We're smoking the whole unit. And with that, that's the end of my turn. We're going to go over to Germans.
Alright, so right here I'm going to bail back in. On a 3. We do.
He's back in.
Bail back in this guy. We do.
Alright, now this unit needs a test.
Yes.
Because it's just 1 active tank now.
And I'm not sure what their morale is.
It's a
but...
3 up.
Oh, it's a 3 up?
They're
Okay, cool. And they love it.
He's sticking around.
Alright.
German movement phase.
Very exciting. I'm keeping everybody still so I can hopefully hit something with these guns.
Alright, let's just go and do the shooting phase.
Yeah, so we're going to start off with this Stug. He's just going to shoot into the Shermans right here.
Okay. So,
Needing
5s.
5s, yeah, so 1 hit.
1 hit. And let me check, my Sherman 105s have a front armor of 7.
Oh, why do they have more?
So, because they're like a A1 chassis or something
Oh, okay.
like that. So I need a 7 plus. Nope, not that. 10.
So yeah, I beat you by 1.
3 plus firepower.
Bailed out.
Bailed one out.
All right, so tiger time. This tiger is going to shoot into this Sherman unit.
Okay.
And then this one is going into these guys.
Okay.
And then this one is going to take out this guy
no.
before he gets it.
All right. So
So let's start here.
All right, that's just straight up 4s.
Yeah, hopefully I can hit a guy in the open. I can, twice.
Yeah, firepowers. Yeah,
Got
you
him.
got him finally. So he is
He's destroyed.
destroyed.
All right, I killed something.
Okay.
This guy right here, 2 shots, needing 5s this time.
Yep.
Because of the smoke. 1 hit,
Okay. Firepower.
3 plus. 1 destroyed.
One.
Nice. And then this one right here, it's normally 4s, 5s because of the hedge, and 6s because of the smoke.
Right.
I kind of forgot about that when I started this.
That's okay. You've killed 2 tanks so far.
Yeah, 2. That's helpful.
All right, and then over here.
Over here, we are just going to put all 3 of these guys into the 76s.
So 6 shots in the 76s,
Yeah.
looking for 5s. So in theory, you should hit twice.
Hopefully. We hit once.
Okay, which one were you aiming at?
The lead one.
Lead one?
I've been shooting at him for so long.
Foreign armor 7, 8. Oh, you penetrated him.
Nice.
And you got him.
Hey, I
So
got
that's a
him.
good turn. You killed 3 tanks. Look at you.
That was pretty good.
All tank killing and stuff. Okay, start of American turn. We're going to try to bail back in over here. Let's see that 3 up. Finally. He's in. Over there I need a unit test because I just have 1 Sherman active. So that's going to be on a 4 up. He sticks around for 1 more turn at least.
Nice.
And then that smoke goes away there, Jake.
Oh, yep. And then you have 1 more bailed out tank.
Oh, 1 more bailed out tank over there. The Sherman 105s. Let me consult my handy card. Remount on a 3 plus. They have protected ammo. He's back in. And now he is ticked.
Uh-oh.
Movement phase is done.
All right, so what's your plan?
Alright, so over here, my company HQ advanced forward. These guys, we did some minor shuffling there with the Sherman 76s. Over here, that 1 single Sherman 75 kind of came around to put the Stugs in their sights. My half-tracks moved up to hold the objective, and my 105 Shermans are on that hedge. I think I'm going to go for the Stug, even though it's not going to be the best. It's better than nothing. So that's it for my movement.
Just so you all know, too, he's trying to break my company by taking out all the Stugs, because if he kills every single Stug, he just wins.
Yeah, yeah. Because you've got 4 units in your core formation. You've got your 3 Stugs and your Fallschirmjager.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start over here. We're going to go with the Sherman 76 unit. So this guy is going to fire at the 1 remaining alive guy.
Yep.
And then over here, these 2 guys, one of them is going to need 5s to hit, one of them is going to need 4s because he moved. So I've got 4s here into that guy. And the 6s are back, Jake.
Come on, man. have you now got your luck back? It's been long enough.
And here we go. Yeah, it all cycles through. Then this guy's going to fire. He needs a 4. He's going at the guy in the middle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be the turn, apparently.
And then this guy's going 5s.
Okay.
Okay.
Why is it 5s for him?
Because he moved, and he has to use stabilizers.
Oh, okay.
It would either stay back and shoot through cover, or move forward and shoot with stabilizers, but no cover.
You're just limiting that cover, so I don't have it next turn if I survive.
All right, so that's 5 hits out of the Sherman 76 platoon. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So you got 2 hits here. Why don't you roll those?
All right, watch this.
Okay, let's see. Oh, wow.
All right, you got me.
He's destroyed. So part 1 of my plan is good. Let's go to part 2. Why don't you do the 2 on this middle guy?
All right, 2 on the middle guy.
Okay, so
7, 11. So that one is a penetrating.
yep, and then you bounce one.
Because that wasn't long range, right?
No, these are all short range.
Cool. So
3 up.
yep.
We got him.
And then the last one.
guy.
Okay.
Uh-oh. 3 up. Got him.
Oh man.
All right, so that's
It's gonna be a clean sweep.
3 Stugs down.
That was.
All right, so my Sherman 105 are going to try to be the heroes of the day, the heroes that they were meant to be. Now they're equipped with a 105 millimeter artillery gun.
Yep.
It's only anti-tank 9, but it is in direct fire. It is a 2+ firepower.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't really hurt your Tigers. I mean, I could shoot you in the back, maybe you bail, but that's as best that I could do. So I'm going to go after that Stug commander. You're still going to get a really good save.
Yeah.
But if I take him, if I kill him now, the game's over.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. So 2 of those guys stayed put, and 2 of them moved. The gun, the 105 millimeter, has the heavy rule, or whatever that's called. But if it moves, it's 1 harder to hit.
I think it's slow firing.
So, yeah. So I'm going to need 4s, and then I'm going to need 5s. So here we go. These 2 need 4s. All right, we're off to a good start. we hit that Stug, and then these 2 need 5s. Okay, so 2 shots, 18-9 versus your 7. So don't roll a 1.
Okay. What's your firepower, just in curiosity?
2 plus.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
So 2
he's gonna be double bail.
2 possible bails.
No.
Two bail out.
So I have to make a test immediately.
An immediately morale test on a 3+ because you are fearless.
Thankfully, I am a 3+.
Yeah, Fallschirmjager Stug.
Okay. So this is like it.
This is it.
Oh man. No!
And with that,
It's over.
it's over. Good game.
Good game.
So Jakey just lost.
All right, folks, there you go. That was a very bloody battle.
Yeah, I feel like it was quite a slugfest in the middle there, back and forth.
Yes, yeah. At one point, I was ready to concede.
Yeah, and I pushed you to keep going because I was like, I could fail all the rolls, and the next turn I did exactly that, and I failed literally every roll.
Of all the rolls. And then my Sherman 76
Woke up.
platoon came alive and
Yeah.
got 5 hits out of 6. Not too bad.
Yeah, and that's what they just wiped the Stugs by themselves on that one.
Yep, and then the M105s won the match for me.
Yeah, I rolled 2 2s. Like I could have rolled 1s, obviously, but 2 2s.
And my platoon of the match, though, has to be that first Sherman 75 platoon that you did not kill until your very last turn.
Until my commander finally showed up. The last guy to show up came in, drove up to you, and just shot him point blank. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, I feel like before people complain about like my bad luck, I do think I had a little bit more than you for like a turn probably. But
Yeah.
other than that, it felt actually pretty normal back and forth.
Yeah, I mean.
We both had turns where we whiffed hard. I think I did probably one more turn than you. But other than that, I don't think that's really right. It did not come down to luck as much.
The dice just average out.
Yeah.
And you throw so many dice that I've got that one really anomalous roll where it was like all 5s and 6s and
Yeah.
10 shots. But
Yeah, that was crazy.
really, it's it happens and then it turns on you and you just got to accept it both ways.
Yeah, and like averages, we both took them, and that's why we stood still and just shot, is because that was really the only choice to do. You move and you're penalized for it a little bit, unless if you're American, you can kind of get away with it with the stabilizer rule,
Yeah.
which is hands down your best rule.
Yeah. Well, I made a couple mistakes. I probably might have been able to win a few turns early.
Mhm.
If I would have kept my Sherman 105s with my tanks moving up, they could have been shooting direct fire into that building and killing infantry because it's got the special rule for killing infantry.
And I think that would have been a much better use of them.
Well, the big concern was I didn't want you to just zip over and claim one of those objectives.
Little did you know I would never get a reserve in the middle or in the corner.
Yeah.
That was probably my most unluckiest thing, was
Yeah.
getting everything in that corner actually really hurt me. If I would have gotten anything behind your 76s, even killing 1 or 2 of them earlier on would have helped so much.
Yeah, could have.
But
Yeah, you really got it. All 3 reserves in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
In the worst spot.
yeah,
Out of
and
the
it
3.
took me, they were all strung out separately too, which is what hurt a little bit more too. But all in all, it was a good game. I've never played that mission before, and it's interesting.
Well, it's brand new, and we did a twist.
Yeah.
You know, we could have won. You know, if I would have thrown everything on it on turn 3, I probably could have
You just
won.
won.
But
Yeah.
you know, I think it worked well the way we did it. That's the special mission out of the German D-Day book.
Yeah.
I think every D-Day book so far has had special missions in it.
And this mission, you just drive up to the objective, right? And if you touch it and I don't have it, you just win, right?
Right, something like that.
In a second, yeah. Which I don't know if I like, but I've played Flames of War without that rule the entire time. So.
Well, that's what the instructions say. I think if you don't have it at the beginning, and there might be some different interpretations of how to get it, but obviously it didn't really affect us here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you did, let us know down in the comments below what you think. Please check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small. You can keep track of what we're doing there. Also, please give us a like and subscribe here on YouTube. Click that bell so you can keep track when we post new content. As always, thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.